Hi, this is Joe. I'm the voice of and the author of Actual Factual Magic, the Simplified Guide to Walt Disney World, and now the YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe, and if you're planning a Walt Disney World vacation anytime soon, please pick up our book on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, or wherever you buy books. Nothing is more exciting to Disney fans and Star Wars fans than the coming of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge to both parks, Disneyland and Walt Disney World in Florida. Up until now, fans had to settle for little peeks and hints coming from over construction barriers or from the tops of roller coasters. But Disney has finally released a lot of new information just this week. Here's what we know so far. These lands are going to be completely immersive experiences. Guests will be entering the port of Black Spire. The theming is supposed to resemble what might happen if an ancient forest of giant redwood-like trees became petrified, resulting in thousand-year-old mineralized tree trunks reaching high into the air. Black Spire is going to be of particular interest to the New Order because this small community attracts the galaxy's worst scoundrels and elements of the rebellion. This outpost will feature all the elements we love from Star Wars movies: cantinas, traders and merchants, droids and aliens, and plenty of surprises. If Pandora, the world of Avatar, is any indication, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge is going to be a phenomenal experience. For those of you who have visited Pandora, part of Disney's Animal Kingdom park, I think we can all agree they succeeded in creating a truly beautiful and believable alien world. What those same Imagineers are going to bring to the even crazy worlds of Star Wars is sure to be even more amazing. We know Galaxy's Edge is going to be insanely popular. We at AFM have been hearing from Disney cast members for months that they are both super excited while kind of dreading the crowds that Star Wars is sure to draw. We know there's a certain thrill that comes from experiencing something epic like this, but it might be wise to temper your enthusiasm and expect Disney to do some things to protect the overall experience. Meaning they will probably cut off access to Black Spire once a certain number of guests enter, and meter the guest population in Black Spire throughout the day. Disney is already putting disclaimers on their promotional materials. They are not guaranteeing access to Galaxy's Edge or any of its attractions. There's definitely going to be a set capacity to the land, and though we expect that to be a very generous number, it's probably still not going to be enough to make everyone happy. Once again, we can turn to Pandora for some hints on how Disney might adjust to accommodate as many guests as possible. As they did with the opening of Avatar, Disney is likely to extend extra magic hours both morning and well into the evening, and continue to have extended hours for months on end until the crowds subside. Who knows, maybe the popularity of Star Wars will make Hollywood Studios the first 24-hour park at Walt Disney World. That's speculation, of course, but these are the things Disney must be considering. Our advice would be to cash in on the benefits of staying on Disney property. Though Disney is not guaranteeing access no matter where you're staying, we can say with some confidence that extra magic hours will be offered for a long time. So take advantage of extra magic hours, keep an eye out for special, limited ticketed events like Disney offers at Magic Kingdom during holidays like Halloween and Christmas. Take advantage of Florida's many stormy days. A little rain can keep the crowds down and might get you into Black Spire. We now know that both e-ticket attractions will not be open right away. It sounds like both Disneyland and Hollywood Studios will be opening their Star Wars lands without the big dark ride, Rise of the Resistance. Sure, it could be that they're both lagging behind in construction, or it might just be a little bit of social engineering that might cause some visitors to delay their visit and spread out potentially big crowds. Okay, let's talk about these two major attractions. First, we have Smugglers Run, the Millennium Falcon ride. We know this attraction will let guests assume pilot, navigator, and gunner positions within the cockpit and actually control the Falcon through a smuggling mission. Thanks to the Play Disney smartphone app and the magic of magic bands, how you succeed or fail in this mission helps you build your own reputation with the citizens of Black Spire. They're all gonna know if you're an ace pilot or if you wrecked the Millennium Falcon, and treat you with the appropriate respect or disdain accordingly. How cool is that? The ride is said to be very interactive, and there's even a spot where you can take a photo around the famous chess table within the Falcon's galley. We know a little less about Rise of the Resistance. We do know that there are two giant AT-AT battle walkers showcased in the ride, as their towering figures could be seen during the construction of the land. One reporter got to experience the queue area out in California. He said the queue will be part of the attraction as guests are lined up as prisoners being taken aboard a First Order battle cruiser. Once shuttled up to orbit, we become immersed in a battle between the First Order and the Rebellion. This all sounds amazing, but fans will have to wait just a little while longer for this experience. But all us Disney fans know, the rides are only part of the fun. Galaxy's Edge is going to be completely immersive, so all the streets and shops and restaurants are going to be part of the show. And yes, it's official. There's going to be a stand where you can get blue or green milk, the traditional beverage of Star Wars. If you want a little more atmosphere with your blue beverage, check out Olgas Cantina. This is going to be Black Spire's signature watering hole. No Star Wars land would be complete without its own canteen, complete with intergalactic music provided by DJ R3X, a former Star Tours droid pilot. This nod to Star Tours, one of Disney's most popular rides, makes me wonder if it'll play a role in the overall theming of Black Spire. I think it would be genius if Disney Imagineers would incorporate Star Tours as the means to get to and from Black Spire. But that is yet to be seen. It makes perfect sense, but could the ride have the capacity to act as the entrance to such a big expansion? Probably not. Still, it's a great thing to wish for. Docking Bay 7 is going to be a large intergalactic hangar-themed food court and souvenir market. This is a place where crowds can spread out, get a bite to eat, and do a little shopping. Toydarian Toy Maker is one of the new standout shops. The toys here will be akin to those treasured by young Rey, but we don't know all the details yet. For those looking for more sophisticated movie memorabilia and replicas, Doc Ondar's appears to be the place to be. This collector of antiques is offering his best wares from all over the galaxy. This shop looks amazing. Not quite sure how they're going to do this yet, but Black Spire is going to have a pet shop featuring intergalactic pets guests can actually take home. We can assume lots of Star Wars inspired plushes, but perhaps also some animated mechanized creatures like the remote controlled banshees offered over in Pandora. I guess we'll see when the creature shop is finally open in a few months. Black Spire is going to be home to Savi, a skilled lightsaber smith. His workshop is going to be the place to collect and create your own light sword. Let's hope Disney has figured out a way to get these things back through airport security. Across the way you will find the Droid Depot, a shop where you can build and take home your own droid. There are build your own lightsaber and build your own droid stands in the gift stores of Star Tours and Star Wars Launch Bay already today. But these two new shops in Galaxy's Edge appear to be much more advanced. Rather than just piecing together action figure-sized droids and plastic retractable flashlight-based lightsabers, it looks like both will offer premium swords and droids. Perhaps even some droids worthy of following you around your home and interacting with you. Anyone who has seen the Sphero R2-D2 droid knows that is totally plausible now and might be the best souvenir of all at Black Spire. We shall see. Be prepared for galactic-sized crowds. Come prepared with galactic-sized patience. If there is a silver lining, it's that all the people trying to get into Galaxy's Edge might mean thinner crowds at the rest of Walt Disney World's amazing attractions. In a weird way, this might be a great time to visit Walt Disney World for everything other than Star Wars, and plan a return trip in a year or so when the crowds mellow out. One last factor we think is important to note. Disney is not going to offer any fast passes for any attractions within Galaxy's Edge for the foreseeable future. So this truly will be a first come, first serve kind of an opening. Disney has an intergalactic monster on their hands. How can they make everyone happy who might be coming to the opening months of Galaxy's Edge? Sadly, the answer might be you can't. Star Wars Galaxy's Edge just might be the world's biggest exercise in patience. If you are going to the opening, may the Force be with you. Take a moment to subscribe to our channel. More fun soon. And check out our book on Amazon or Barnes & Noble. Actual Factual Magic, a simplified guide to Walt Disney World.